sure if I'm in the camera or not, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to start out here by showing you a bunch of buildings that I've worked on. This is one of the Walthers Merchant Row. This is Merchant Row 5 kit. That one. Just quite a bit of... I don't have the roof in the back on yet because I just wanted to get it to a point where I can start laying out my downtown area. But I use a bunch of masking to do this, and I use a Tamiya masking tape. That stuff's pretty good for masking and getting straight lines. So that's just one of the buildings I've been working on. Another one is this mosquitoes. Like I said, I only get them to a point where I can figure out how they're going to look. I've painted it somewhat, painted the roof. I haven't glued any of the roof on, but the rest of the roof looks just like that. I just don't have it up here with me to do this. So I did the mosquitoes. Not sure if I talked about this one before. This is another Woodland Scenics kit. It's the Fresh Market. I started doing this one. Did some painting, some little brickwork stuff on it, but did that one. Did this Walthers kit. This is Midtown Appliance. I kept it as an appliance store. I don't know if it's showing up in the camera very well, but I haven't glued the top down yet, this whole top down yet. But I cut out I shrunk down some stuff, appliances in the internet, and I kind of glued them in the background there so you can see them just in case I decide to like this building. I'm not sure. Same thing with the Walthers the Walthers Merchant Row kit. I'm probably going to divide it up and put another floor in and like that kit too. But like I said, I only get stuff for enough that I can see how it's going to look on the layout. Also did this, what is this? Oh, this brick storage building. Brick storage building, see that one? I only got it, everything's done except gluing this part of the roof on. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this or not. That's why I hadn't done this yet. And I'm thinking about, because you can see in these doors, I'm thinking about, putting an interior in here so that, and lighting it so that it looks like there's a lot of building supplies and stuff stored in there. So this is part of my building supplier business. And the last one I'm going to talk about here is, this is an old kit, Lifelike. This hotel kit. I didn't build it as a hotel. I'm going to use this mainly as I think I'm going to do it as an office structure. It actually, each one of these floors come apart. I did not glue them together yet. I have put floors in each level. Just doing that made it look a lot better, with the light and stuff shining through it. Because I'm thinking about turning this into an office building, putting some office furniture. Couldn't get the word out. Office furniture in there and lighting this building up. So that's about it on all my structures that I've been working on. Like I said, nothing's complete. This thing here comes, this mosquitoes, it's got a gazillion, if there is such a thing, a gazillion little detail parts that you could put around it. I don't know if anybody else has ever done it before. This is going to take a while for me to complete because you have, to paint each one of those little things and get them in the right place. It's going to take a while. So that's pretty much it for buildings and structures I've been working on. So it's time to go show you the rest of my mess, all the scenery I've been doing. Can't tell you I know exactly what I'm doing, but it's been fun. All right, downstairs we shall go. So we're going to start out here in my builder supply area. That piece of cork there and a piece of Silly-Winks, I was putting up against the tracks to be sure that the height matches, and it matches perfect because you need area to unload flat beams from both sides it's not going to be that big. It's going to get cut off about a little over maybe 2.25 inches on this side of the flat beam. Over here is that's the foundation for a Kentucky Fried Chicken, one of the old styles. Remember, I'm modeling small town Georgia. They still have those around. And plus an old style Dairy Queen. There's going to be a drive that goes through here to access the builder supply area. There's going to be a road along here. It's going to curve around in front of those buildings and behind these, and it's going to come out on the other side of that building, as you can see right there. There's another piece of cardboard that says road, and just, you know, kind of ends coming out, not ends, but, you know, like go someplace out that way. So I've been just playing around with placement of town buildings. I think I got them to where I want them now. The only thing I'm not sure of is I got this space behind this building and next to that building. I probably want to fill with something. I'm not sure exactly what I want to put in there. Looking here down another road that goes through town. There's going to be a crossing where you see the train at. I do have another building to put here. Another building I'm going to put, small building I'm going to put here behind that building. That City Classics diner you see right there, I'm thinking of putting it over here and also having a little park area right here next to the tracks. I'm not sure if I can get both there, but we'll see. Maybe I just need to slide those buildings to the left a little bit more and get more area. As you cross over the tracks there, and I keep forgetting to order this, I do want the PGH Train Fanatics background building there, the one that's the gun shop. So I'm going to have a gun shop over there. That other white building right there is going to be a non-rail serve industry. Not sure where I'm going to put it out on the layout. That, what do you call these, warehouses? I'm losing my train of thought. The brown building right there. Anyway, it's an old building that I've had forever. What I'm thinking about doing is modeling that as an abandoned track that used to hook in to over here. And, you know, not putting a switch in, but it used to serve it, but it's not there anymore. There will be, let's see, I'm trying not to move too fast here. So this road here is just going to run off the layout. There's going to be another road, just a small road connecting this to that area, and it's going to run along here next to the tracks. It's going to come down here and cross over to my Mosquitoes fishing supply and stuff. And here's my lake pond, more of a pond area you want to call it, for guys that fish in. I started doing some work over here. I started painting around the edges and the bottom and things like that. Not sure if I'm 100% got this right. I even built this little, it's like a rock ledge that goes up, and there's like those center shrubberies aren't there permanently, they're just laying up there. But there's like a sand dune kind of thing for people to fish off of. And I started doing this scenery here to see if I liked it up and down the slope of the pond. Guys, tell me what you think. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing here, but I'm trying. I started doing a little scenery along the tracks going back this area, just some basic ground cover. That's some static grass right there. Just static grass on some dirt. That is, I forget what you call that grass stuff, on the dirt. And this is just some blended turf right here. I wanted to see what kind of like looks the best. Hadn't decided yet. So I painted down the little stream here. It's going to go in and go under here. I still have to build my culverts and stuff to go around here. So I'm going to have it'll be a ballasted track area over there. I haven't done anything to this area, the clay area here that you saw me in my last update do. I spent most of the time working back here around the church area, static grass, some shrubbery, things like that. Painted in my retention pond. I do have some cattails back there. I got a lot more. I just only put those two there to see what it was going to look like. That house back there in the back is going to be a sort of like a abandoned, dilapidated house. I put that tree there to remind myself that I'm gonna plan on modeling a tree falling on the front porch and breaking it off. Did a little more scenery stuff along the back edge, back there, behind the house, along the front edge of the board there. Static grass in here. I'm probably gonna put more shrub bushes and stuff in here. I just hadn't got to it in there. So hopefully this is looking like sort of like a model railroad, and that it's kind of looking halfway decent. This area right here at the edge, where I'm going to end my railroad and end my road. I did more clay stuff. This wasn't here before, and I went around that area. Now I'm not going to leave it like that, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing to that area, because I'm trying to do it over here. I did that this morning. You can tell some of the stuff is still not dry. I'm shaking too much, I apologize. Usually these slopes aren't bare clay. They do have junk growing, weeds and bushes and stuff growing along the slopes. So that's what I tried to do there. I have put quite a bit of stuff in there. I didn't want to overdo it, and I didn't want to underdo it either, but anyway. There's some static grass along this area here behind there. The reason I'm moving like this is I'm standing outside the layout, because if I try and go in and get a closer view, it'll be a mess as far as that's concerned. I did do some basic ground cover stuff here, and I just remembered, I forgot to tell you guys about my little trailer. Making a little trailer scene right here. Okay, focus, thank you. Little trailer scene right here. There's an awning that still goes on there that I have not assembled and put on there yet. But it's just like a little trailer scene off the side of the road right there. That thing was a pain in the butt, really. Besides masking it and doing the painting, when I was assembling it, it turns out you put the floor in last. You build the ends and the sides. And so when I started to put the floor in, and what the floor was like, you could tell that the thing wasn't squared up. I thought I really screwed up, and so I went back through the instructions, like I did everything right, blah blah blah. Everything else fit right, but the floor didn't fit right. So what I found out was that it's actually the sides, because you put the front on back last. Even though the front fit okay, when you put the floor in, I found out that one side is 4 millimeters longer than the other side. But you can't tell it because the blue skirt around the bottom kind of, covers it up really, so you can't really tell that it's that bad. I mean, that not square. But I think that ends, oh no it doesn't. The other thing I did is I started adding scenery along the edge along this road. I am going to repaint that road. It's too dark. I'm glad I didn't paint any of them, because I've been making a mess on top of them. I got to paint that one. But I would like some feedback on my first attempt at trying to do scenery, and you guys tell me what you think. I mean, be honest, okay? I would appreciate it. With that, I think that pretty much ends this layout update. And at the risk of this not getting too long, we're going to end it here. You guys have a blessed afternoon.